Sui. A lot of people have been asking me about Sui recently. And they are a new L1 from the Cosmos ecosystem, and they're hanging in there. I went to their base camp earlier this year. They have a ton of developers. They're really catering to gamers too. A lot of gaming projects on top of Sui. But earlier this week, they jumped up quite a bit because of one company, Grayscale. Grayscale have added a trust. Okay, so that certainly does help them. But you know what? Outside of trust, Sui's TVL is getting back to their previous high from March. That's pretty impressive. You can see that big drop, but all of a sudden coming back. They do have a robust DeFi ecosystem. So overall TVL about 720 million. That's not bad. And you got other dApps like this one, a 3D printing service that's coming on board Sui. But like I said, they have a lot of games. Right? So Sui this week has done well. One of the great winners earlier this year, and a lot of people have asked me, well, are they going to come back? They could. They definitely could. Fantom. Fantom is an older project from 2021. A lot of you guys remember Fantom. One of the greatest L2s that we had. Well, L1, L2, right? But they are getting ready to become better. They are going to rebrand themselves into Sonic with a new token. And that's going to be coming up later this year, November and December. And what makes them awesome is the finality time, which is less than a second, and transactions per second, 10,000. And it's supposed to be one of the fastest and greatest L1s with a native bridge to Ethereum. And you know what? Andre Crony is a DeFi pioneer, kind of like an OG in DeFi. He is set to make Fantom awesome again. And they are also hanging in there in like the top 50. And you know what? This will be interesting once they make the conversion later this year in a couple of months. Right. Also, they've already committed that a lot of the burnt Fantom fees will be going to fund this ecosystem. And they already have a small fund for memes as well. Andrew Crowe also says he wants to embrace memes. Right now, memes are not doing so well. But wait until the memes heat up again. We know memes drive a ton of users and volume, right? To chains like Solana. They did a little bit to Avalanche. Maybe Fantom is next. Base certainly has, to some extent, even BNB, right? So we'll see. And of course, you got Avalanche, which I talk about a lot, but Avalanche is one of the big boys, and they do have a ton of TVL, right? And it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. They also have very robust gaming ecosystem. They have side chains dedicated to games like Beam and Shrapnel and DeFi Kingdoms and Off the Grid and everything else, right? So Avalanche is in a really good position once games come back. Injective is another one. One of the biggest gainers in 2023. They kind of stalled after March, but Injective is also L1 out of Cosmos. They just recently went into Injective 3, which has more accelerated burning and less inflation rate, and it's a little bit, I think, quicker. And also they're into our RWAs, memes, you name it. They have DeFi, they have synthetics, they have a synthetic Sol, a synthetic Bitcoin. They got everything. They got everything. So Injective, another one. It's kind of stale right now, but I do think they can come back pretty strong. XRP today spiked because Grayscale also launched the XRP Trust. A lot of people think that I hate XRP. I do not. Now that they don't have the SEC hanging over their heads, maybe they could truly shine. With Grayscale's help, they pumped up a little bit today, but they're adding smart contracts, and who knows what else they're going to do, right? So we'll see. Hopefully XRP can get back to their glory days below $4. We haven't seen that since 2018. I guess we'll see. Ford and Toyota, you guys know I love cars, double down on blockchain as driverless car tech stagnates. Interesting. We over the years since 2017, we've heard of automakers getting into blockchain saying they want to store data, maintenance records or VIN numbers or titles and so forth. You really haven't seen much of it, right? But it seems like Ford and Toyota, they are going to start using it more. So we'll see. It's part of RWA too, real world assets being staked too, because think about it, if you could stake like a card title, for example, on top of blockchain, on top of a token or something, that would be absolutely amazing. What else is there? Top 5 gaming blockchains by monthly active users. Big surprise led by Solana. Then you have Tron, Ronin, BNB, and Polygon. But Solana's leading the way for games too. That's pretty crazy. And I don't even see Avalanche on here, which is a big surprise. Avalanche is really big in gaming. And where's Ton? I don't know. This might be skewed a little bit because Ton has a lot of games too, and I don't see them up here. But anyways. Solana record highest daily active address in blockchain history. Solana records, not record. So, highest daily active address in blockchain history. What happened? Wow. See that huge jump? That's crazy. Activity on Base is skyrocketing, which is quite amazing, especially since meme activity has died down. But the active monthly users are still going up, 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 and more up. So this is fantastic for Coinbase. And fantastic for ETH if you think about it, because this is all still using ETH. So we'll see. When the meme season kicks back in again, this could go more parabolically upwards, along with others like Solana and Avalanche and any chain that's embracing memes. They will come back. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering about altcoin season. I get asked this all the time. George, what about altcoin season? Is it going to come? Are my altcoins going to start pumping? Or should I just stick with Bitcoin? Well, if you're measuring altcoin season right now, you could see we are nowhere near the top. We're definitely in Bitcoin season. But every single cycle, we go through the same thing. Towards the end of a 4-year cycle, that's when the altcoins get hot. But this cycle has been the strongest for altcoins compared to any previous cycle. So it will come back. We will see a resurgence. Again, you just have to be patient.